Prisoner XE47623, welcome to Facility 7. Out of all the numerous scum that inhabit death row, you have been tagged as completely expendable, and you have therefore been placed here, in my care. I am William Keene, the warden of this facility, and the man in charge of the experimental weapons program. In here, I will give you two options: cooperation or death. In Facility 7, we believe in both punishing and rewarding prisoners. If you cooperate and somehow manage to succeed in every trial we place before you, your criminal record will be erased. From then on, you'll be free to ruin your life out in the real world once more. If you start falling behind, however, or make too many mistakes, we shall have no use for you, and your sentence will be carried out. Now, your first choice. Either you walk up to the door and enter the transit, or you can stay in here. If you choose to stay, we will fill the chamber with chlorine gas, and you will die a slow, agonizing death. You have 1 minute to make up your mind. Now, your first choice. Either you walk up to the door and enter the transit, or you can stay in here. If you choose to stay, we will fill the chamber with chlorine gas, and you will die a slow, agonizing death. You have 1 minute to make up your mind. So, you choose life then? How wise. Some people break down before we even start. They say the first few hours are the hardest, when everything is new and traumatic. Some even cry like babies, failing to see that they have been given an opportunity. I will send you to the basic evaluation module first. The people upstairs have had a hard time finding suitable subjects in death row, so we have been ordered to stop wasting resources. If you ask me though, what is there to waste? I will leave you for now. Our dear prison psychologist will take care of the basics. Good luck, prisoner XE47623. And remember, there is always a way.
Facility 7, prisoner XE47623. My name is Dr. Karen Womberg, the prison psychologist. That, however, is not really what's important right now. What is important is that you pay attention and learn quickly, or you won't make it far in this place. Well then, in the middle of this chamber, there is a device that you will need. It's still what the people upstairs call a prototype, but it should suffice for now. We call it a magnet gun, but I won't tell you how it works since no one here expects you to have an advanced knowledge of physics. Just do what most prisoners do. Push a few buttons and see what happens. I suppose a few words of warning are in order. That device will not only apply forces to objects around you, but you will also be affected. So the stronger the power setting on the magnet gun, the greater the force that pushes or pulls on you and the objects. When you are done playing around, just take the elevator, and I will guide you further in the next chamber.
Les prétendants des camarades, les prétendants des petits mamans, les mamans de tout paquet, les prétendants des petits gamins, les prétendants, les prétendants.
We do not wish to strain you just yet, so we'll start simple. A button and a box. This is all you need to worry about. Feel free to toss it around a bit before moving along. I hope that you have realized by now that the D-27 magnetic propulsion device can both attract and repel the objects you encounter. In the next chamber, you will also see how it can affect you. Here, though, it's more of the same. Boxes and buttons. You becomes greater if you jump after it builds up. Think of it like tensing your leg muscles a little extra before making the leap. Smoothly so far, and you seem to understand the most fundamental uses of the magnet gun. But just so you know, this is the easy part. I would hate for you to get your hopes up, only to have them crushed later on. crossed without falling down even once. You will get an extra star in the protocol. Otherwise, well, I guess there are other promising inmates. Disappointing. Well, no matter. I'm sure you will do your absolute best to not disappoint me again. The device in your hands will not make things lighter for you. The D-27 prototype is still a bit rough around the edges and has a fairly limited power output. It will be interesting to see how you handle these heavier objects. You are doing excellent so far. I have high hopes that you shall prove to be at least an intermediate source of data. That is, if you reach the more mentally demanding challenges. This place, it's more like a marathon than a sprint. Take your time and learn the basics before you move on. Once the evaluation is over, you will have precious little time to learn.